Hi guys, so now we're going to learn how to side plank. So I put up a video on how to properly plank and it was very well received. So I figured, you know what, let's figure out the dynamics in side planking too. While we're at it, we may as well, because they do go hand in hand, or shoulder and shoulder. Anyways, so when we side plank, okay, there's a few things to remember. So we're going to start down on the elbow first. I think we did that in the plank video too. So a few things. First of all, the shoulder, your humerus, should not be straight up and down. Again, that shoots the shoulder forward and that doesn't look sexy, does it? Your poses should, and this sounds horrible, they should look well because our eyes can discern when something is properly aligned, it looks good. Now, it's not saying that you go into the craziest, fanciest party trick you can do. Even just a basic alignment like a shoulder, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. That looks just like I'm trying to hold an old phone, right? So it's about feeling and noticing when you're properly aligned. Now, I discussed this in the plank one too, okay? That you're going to go ahead and feel like you're lifting up, okay? So to start, keep the knees together and down, okay? Take the shoulder and pull it in. Feel yourself using the core. When you do side plank, you should also mostly be feeling your core, okay? So, and then you're just gonna see if you can lift the hips. That's it, okay? Good. Pull the shoulder down, make sure it's not squeezing up, okay? And my arm, okay, come back down. My hand isn't right in front, okay? That can shoot the shoulder bone in an awkward position. It also isn't all the way out, okay? That's also a lot of strain. So try a 45-degree angle, okay? Yeah. And now pull in, okay? And lift, okay? Pull in. So don't think about being a straight line either. Get your hips up as high as you can go when you do this, okay? So, because you want to make sure that you're coming as high as you can. Because then when you do little tricks, like say you just want to lift the top leg up, you will start evening out, but you're still focused on this, okay? That's what matters, okay? Now, second step, okay? So that's the first step, it's just coming up, okay? And again, you can do little hip lifts, right? Do-do-do. You can do little leg lifts, little clamshells lifted in the air, right? So, step 2 is coming up onto the arm, okay? Now again, making sure hips are down. It isn't really step 2, okay? These are variations. Some variations are gonna be awesome for you. Some variations aren't. Find what works for you, okay? So, always modify the style for your body, okay? So from here, okay, you're gonna press and lift up. There. So, and feel yourself really pulling up because again, as you take that leg out, maybe you decide to straighten it, right? The body's naturally going to come down a little bit, right? So, who knows? Maybe you want to reach for the foot and extend it into the air. You can't see that. I actually set the video up on purpose so you couldn't see up high because I don't want you focusing on that. So come up, okay? See where you can go with this. And then slowly come back down. Keep this in alignment. Come back up, pull the belly in, good, and come back down. Don't flop out on your shoulder, okay? Now, I'm going to flip over to the other side so that my shoulder gets a bit of a break. Now we're going to do it, okay, the other with the feet stretched out, okay? So now my legs are straight, okay? Your feet are stacked. Don't do this. Okay, unless you're on a machine actively moving it and you need it to push the feet into something, don't do that, okay? It's just don't, okay? So stack your feet, okay? This is the sure sign of you actually being able to do this properly. Now, the shoulder back and down, good, angle the arm out. I know that you can't see my shoulder here, that's why I started on the other side, but I do also need to make sure that I'm working my body appropriately, even in videos. And you're going to go ahead and pull up, okay? Now your feet are stacked. So I'm on the outer edge of my foot. My foot also isn't clubbing. My ankle is up, okay?
lift up through the waist, shoulders down, okay? Nice deep breaths. And again, if you want to make it harder, try bringing a leg up, right? Maybe you can grab the foot and extend it, right? Don't go there if you can, or just little hip lifts, okay? Just little hip lifts. Pay attention to your shoulder. Pull the shoulder blade down into the waist. Good. Slowly come down. Good. If you have a lot of weight, okay, for my ladies who have larger chests, okay, you may find that it's harder to do this, right? We cannot engage fat, okay? It just doesn't, it's not muscle, okay? So it's okay. You may take something, okay? Now this is a platform extender for my reformer, but you may be able to find something, even a few yoga blocks, right, to boost you up a little bit so that you can get up higher, so it actually takes more weight down into the bottom part of the body, okay? So you need to make that shift for yourself, okay? You may not be able to do this with the arm on the ground. That's okay. Even with a box or a stool or something that's taller, right? Set yourself up for success. And that's why this might be a better option for you, okay? Is coming up onto the arm. So now what we're going to do, you're going to take the feet out, okay? Good, keep your other arm down. Yeah, the knees can be bent to start because I want you to focus on aligning here. If you take your legs straight, you're going to misalign everything else. Align the shoulder, pull the shoulder blade down, recruit the core, okay? As you push up, okay, and extend up, good. I want you to feel yourself pulling the underside out. It doesn't really matter what the top part of my body is doing here, okay? You can lift a foot. Ankle is not curled in, okay? Oh, I almost fell over doing that. Good. And you want to make sure, I'm just going to fix my camera a bit, guys. So you want to make sure that, let me tip it up a little. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, there we go. So you want to make sure that while you're doing this, okay, that you don't have a leg down. Don't do this. This might be a nice stretch, but it's not really going to get you anywhere, okay? So you can drop this leg down and open, but again, this isn't going to get you anywhere, okay? It's a nice stretch, but it's not going to get you anywhere, okay? Trick. There's tricks to get into side plank, okay? If you have a good plank, okay, or plank pike, or otherwise known as downward facing dog in the yoga world, right? What you can do is, when you come into your, so you have downward facing dog, right? And you have your plank, okay? From here, go halfway. It's not a pose. This is not downward facing dog, okay? You walk your feet together. You take the hand to the center. Keep the bum up. You turn the feet, okay? They're strong. And now peel this arm up because you have perfect alignment from that half dog, half plank into your side plank, okay? And then here you can do all kinds of fun stuff, right? There's raindrop drinking bird pose. There's all kinds of fun stuff, right? So don't worry about getting into places. First, just feel yourself using your core. Remember, the whole pose comes from the core, okay? So you need to make sure the shoulder's positioned properly and that you're using the legs properly in order to access it. Sound good? Good. I hope that helped you guys with side plank. Watch the plank video. It's going to help you substantially. Okay, guys? So like, share, subscribe. Good. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.